Thank you to those around the globe joining us here today at the Chandler-Gilbert Sports Network. Sorry for the slow start on the broadcasting side of things. Some technical difficulties as per usual in terms of recording this stuff. But anyways, Chandler-Gilbert against Madison College. And runner on first, he reached by base on balls. And Aiden Shoemaker on the mound here for the Coyotes with the start. Delivers a strike there on the nasty slider. I'm Adam Perry, and as usual, my partner in crime, Andrew Fury.
How's it going, Yodi Nation?
Ooh, and the pass ball there. He's going to take three. Oh, he's going to hold up halfway. Eric Anderson lets the cannon loose down to second, but the runner is back in time. So that ball got past Eric Anderson, not something you see normally. Up to bat for Madison College is number 9. And behind the dish, Eric Anderson for the Coyotes here today. First base is Easton Bryant. Second, Jamison Armstrong. As this ball is rolled over to third, foul. And at third for the Coyotes is Ethan Hatch. At shortstop, it's John Enright. And he's looking to get some action today. So twin bill here against Madison College. Amir McGee in center field. In right field, the Canadian phenom, Ryder Hancock.
And then to top it off, on the bump today, making his debut, is the freshman Austin Shoemaker.
Aiden.
Oh, sorry. Aiden. Dang it.
Come on, man.
That's on me.
On his debut, too, man. Wow.
Oh, yeah. The two brothers get me confused all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and that ball's going to be hit into center field. Looks like Amir's going to be camped under it. Runner tags.
Oh, that ball, Amir must have lost it in the sun. It bounced off his glove. So just like that, the runner from second is going to come to score, and that'll be a triple.
So Madison Wolfpack's going to take an early lead off of a fielding error in center field. So not something you want to see right out the gate, but it is still early. The Coyotes have a chance to bounce back. No outs here recorded thus far.
That pitch is in there for a strike. Nasty little slider there by Shuey. Maybe his curveball. Regardless, it was tight. Late breaking as well. Shuey leg lift and deals. That ball is swung at and driven hard to deep center. Tracking back is Amir McGee. He makes the grab, and the runner on third will score. So just like that, the Coyotes have one out here in the top of the first, and the Madison College Wolfpack have themselves 2 runs. So the Coyotes coming off a 3-game losing streak right now.
They traveled up
Arizona Western
Yep.
for a doubleheader on Tuesday, and unfortunately couldn't come away with either of them. And they also lost on March 1st to Glendale. So
0-2 against the Division I colleges so far.
yeah.
And this is a big week for the Coyotes. Looking at the back half of the week, they're going to be playing Central as well. So 2 really good ball clubs back-to-back. Or actually 3 of them if you want to get technical.
Yep.
There we go. Shu with a changeup, catching that outer half. Out of the windup. Shu delivers. That ball's going to be fouled right to the right side. That's late on the fastball there. After seeing the changeup, that fastball really looks like it speeds up a little bit. Just a couple extra ticks.
Yeah. That ball dribbled to shortstop. John Enright making the play and the throw. So 2 outs now here in the top of the first. This ball is grounded hard to the left side. Ethan Hatch making the diving play and the throw. Ethan Hatch showing out a little bit here in the top of the first. And as we head into the bottom of the first frame, the Coyotes trailing 2 to Madison College, looking to get some revenge. So back to action we go here in the bottom of the first. Up to bat, leadoff for the Coyotes today is Jamison Armstrong. Definitely a familiar face in this Yodi lineup. The sophomore has been phenomenal this year and takes a big hack on the 0-0 there. High fastball, and he thought he got a good look at it.
So J-Mo, who's not usually in the leadoff spot, he's usually batting in the 2 spot, is batting leadoff today. And, I mean, he's a great guy for the job in the leadoff spot as well.
Oh, yeah.
He's gotten on base plenty of times this year, leading the team in stolen bases as well. He's a animal on the base pass. And he actually got his first collegiate home run as well.
Wow, that's special.
In the doubleheader against Arizona Western. Heard it was a freaking bullet down the right field line, and it got over.
Expect nothing less.
Yeah, so something impressive. J-Mo just showing off the power a little bit as well, because we all know he has the speed. We've seen it in games before.
Speed, man. So on the bump for Madison College is number 22, Eli Hoyt. The sophomore pitcher is from Waukesha, Wisconsin. So playing first base for Madison College is number 6, Santee. Ryan Santee. Playing second base is number 9, Clayton Slack, as J-Mo is waved there. So that'll be the first out of the bottom of the first. That's Eli Hoyt on the mound. So up to bat for the Oties, number 29. I believe that's Blake Tigas. Blake is absolutely a team guy, and he's loved by everyone on this Yodi team as he skies one very high into left there. My partner Andrew Fury almost jumped out of his seat a little bit. Thought it had a little something extra off the bat, but no. Routine pop-up there with a little bit more height. Up to bat now, number 13, Dante Turgeon. So quickly, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Dante has proven to us that he can do plenty of damage with 2 outs, as I believe he has a pair of home runs with 2 outs.
Yeah, Dante's someone that has really gotten it done with the bat this season. And a lot of his, like you said, 2 outs, he's come up in so many clutch situations and just really delivered. And we're looking for him to really get something started here against Madison, being that we're down 2-0 this early, which is not always the best sign. And Dante was really trying to cut that score in half with that swing there. He's trying to even things out a little bit, send that one over to the scoreboard.
Behind the dish for Madison College is Nick Nowak, as Dante watches a slider in the dirt there. Some good defensive work from the catcher, Nick. Over at shortstop, number 7, Gabe Rosler. And over at third base is number 16, Carter Stabane, as Dante draws a walk there. So 2 outs and some more productivity from him. That'll bring up the Canadian phenom, Ryder Hancock.
Canada's finest.
Canada's finest, man. Over in left field is number 4, Charlie Marion.
So Ryder batting in the 4 spot now. Another promising hitter in the heart of the order for the Coyotes this year. He's going to pop one up to about second baseman there. Shortstop's going to call ball.
Oh,
Slides to his knees to catch that ball. Almost dropped it. Dante was hustling. He was nearly at third base.
yeah.
So that would have been a really bad look for Madison if that ball was
That
to have
happens
gotten
sometimes,
down.
though, man, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was an error in the last inning that got them on the board to take the lead. So 2-0 going into the top of the second.
Madison still leading. Shuey taking the mound. Leading off Madison this inning is number 16, the shortstop. Or I'm sorry, not the shortstop. Third baseman, Carter Stabane. Stabane. So Shuey on the bump and dealing here. Fastball.
Ooh, good pitch there.
Gonna be called just high though. Close miss for Shu.
Yeah, trying to get it in on the hands, considering that 2 players have hit the ball straight up the middle and away pretty well so far. There you go. That fastball is going to catch the outer half of the plate. Shu is a great young pitcher, man. He's got the smaller frame, but man, this kid can throw. He's just throws like per pound. I think he throws like the hardest.
Probably ever.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So yeah, Shuey, not necessarily the heaviest.
Umpire gonna call time after the pitch is thrown.
Yeah.
That's interesting. What are they ruling that? So the count's gonna be
no
3-1 here.
Yeah. So 3-1.
Attaboy, Shu. So that's second fastball to catch the outer half. That's going to bring the count to full. Shu looking to get his first out of the inning. Last inning, we started off with a walk. That run ended up scoring off an error. So
yeah, that's all part of it, man. As this ball is grounded over to Johnny at shortstop. John makes the throw, and it's in time. So
Bryant with a nice little pick over there as well.
Yeah, helping out at shortstop.
That's what we love to see. So
Shuey records the first out of the inning there. Gets the leadoff batter out, which he was unable to do last inning. And, you know, in these games where you're playing such good opponents, walks and hit by pitches are just freebies, basically. So I'm sure Shuey has learned his lesson. And he's seemingly finding a groove now, as very quickly he's 0-2, and he's getting right back on the rubber, getting a sign, and he's ready to go.
I love that out of Shu. Definitely taking a page out of the books from some of the sophomores on this team.
Yeah.
And with his first day on the mound in his collegiate career, he looks to just automatically fill the role that has kind of been set in front of him.
Yep. This one is fouled straight back, so Nick Nowick up to bat, the catcher for Madison College.
Good breaking
ball. He grounds
ball.
This ball into the 5-6 hole, and that's going to be a base knock for Nick Nowick. And a 2-out hit here in the top of the second. Up to bat now for Madison College is number 6.
Nick Nowick gonna run for himself as well. So he could be pretty fast then, if that's the case, if they want to leave him out there to run for himself.
That's a power move right there.
Absolutely. So, and what looks like a power hitter in the box as well. Oh.
Drills this ball deep center field, and
Amir's going to come down with it.
McGee. Oh, I'm sorry, there weren't 2 outs. Now there's 2 outs.
2 outs.
Yeah, Amir McGee, I mean, man, that kid can track a fly ball.
Yeah, that ball's hit really hard.
Yeah, so I mean, an unfortunate drop for him last inning, but
third ball hit hard.
It's never a skill thing with Amir. I mean,
oh, they're gonna have Nick Noah come off the base pass now.
Yep. Yeah, but Amir just caught that one right in the sun.
And you can hear the softball game going off behind us as well. Hopefully the Yotes are doing pretty well against Yavapai.
Man, these Yotes are excellent in everything they do.
Shuey with a good get me over curveball there. Thing had some bite.
A lot.
Absolutely. Runner on first, 2 outs in the inning.
Eric Anderson flashing the cannon over to first, and the pinch runner is going to be safe.
I like that out of him. He's not going to let them know that they're going to get comfortable this game with him behind the dish, especially since they're up 2-0 already, and they're notoriously known for playing small ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of Madison fans out here today. Wouldn't you say, Perry?
Yeah, I mean, more than usual, so.
Yeah, and they came a long way.
Yeah, I mean,
spring
break. Looks like the Yote family might have to start showing up more. Eric Anderson flashing the cannon down to second, and the throw is in time.
That is
a good
great
tag
throw
by JMO as well, but man, that throw was right on the money from Eric Anderson.
That pitch was out in the left-handed left-handed batter's box, and Eric was able to transfer his weight, get behind it, and throw a bullet down to second. That's a high-level throw from Eric, something we've seen all year.
Yeah, Eric Anderson doing what he does best here in the top of the second, and Madison still leading 2 to the Coyotes 0 as we head into the bottom of the frame.
All right, to the bottom of the second we go for Yodi Nation. Ethan Hatch is going to be the first one to step into the box. And here we go. Number 24, Ethan Hatch, batting in the 5-hole today. He's been doing a pretty good job as of lately, hitting pretty well, getting on base. He's looking to continue that there and get something going for the Yotes, who are down 2-0 to the Madison Wolfpack. Ethan Hatch with a healthy hack there. Pitcher Hoyt throwing pretty well so far. Able to get some weak pop-ups from the Coyote hitters. He's going to miss inside with a fastball there that brushes Ethan Hatch off the plate. He's going to try to double up with the same pitch. Hatch doesn't bite. So Hatch now ahead in the count. Hoyt, who throws pretty hard out of the windup. Ooh. Gonna throw a nice pitch on the outer half there. What looked to be an off-speed, something like a changeup. Ethan was out in front a little bit. So now 2 strikes. Surely gonna switch his approach. Ball in the dirt. Ethan Hatch is aboard to start off the bottom of the second. That's gonna bring up Easton, the Giant Bryant. All right, with Ethan aboard, Bryant's able to get creative here, especially being a lefty. Won't be surprised to see some small ball, even with the size of the heavy hitter.
The Giant Bryant, as he has been deemed by this Yodi team. Hoyt picks back to first. Hatch upstanding.
Yep, just like we predicted, Hatch was going to show a bunt there.
Good
or
call.
sorry, not Hatch,
Good call,
Bryant.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
call.
Trying to get something going against a really good team. Madison ranked 6th in the country amongst Division II junior colleges. So a really good established ball club. They come up here almost every spring break to play us. It's always a good time, good series. Bryant's gonna lay one down, just foul.
Yeah, he got under that one a little bit, so
Yep.
caught some air, which is always scary.
Oh yeah, you don't want them to catch it.
No, and if you bunt and a play is made in the air,
Oof.
that's just a terrible situation. I mean,
Coaches are not happy after
No,
that, not at all.
that's not executing. And more likely than not, the runner on first is going to be out. But anyways, back to the Giant Bryant versus Eli Hoyt. Bryant flashing bunt again, pulling back this time. And with a nice slick spin move, he avoids the low and inside fastball from hitting him. He doesn't want to get hit, man. He wants to deal damage.
Especially after being injured a little bit earlier in the season.
Well, I mean, yeah, from that perspective too, but he also trusts his bat more than just a single.
Oh boy, so that's going to bring the count to full.
Yeah.
And, you know, Brian is notoriously known for his phenomenal eye at the dish. It bothers a lot of us, especially in, like, live ABs, because we're just trying to get him to swing at anything.
Yeah.
And on deck to follow up is Johnny Boy Enright.
Hoyt.
Hatch getting a healthy lead.
Deals the high fastball. That one's away. So Easton Bryant will also reach on a base on balls. Eli Hoyt, the pitcher for Madison College, cruised through the first, but here in the bottom of the second, he's got 2 runners on with nobody out. And up to bat is John Enright.
Johnny Boy. Been a little while since we've seen John here at the home field. Played a little bit on the road, and we unfortunately don't really broadcast those games. So nice to see John on the field again, in a situation where he could definitely deliver for the Coyotes.
John flashes bunt, and this one is drilled down the right foul line.
Yeah, he was looking for a double. All right, John down 0-1. He's going to flash again.
Flashing early this time, holding it there, and Hoyt deals. John, this one is just foul on the left side now. So Johnny, now down 2 strikes, is looking to record his first college hit. And this would be a good time for it. Runners on first and second.
Fastball in the outer half taken by John. That's a good take right there. Counts 1-2. On deck is the catcher, Eric Anderson.
The 1-2 is a curveball outside, so 2-2 now the count. Eli Hoyt looking off into the distance, playing with the ball a little bit.
A little frustrated.
A little frustrated for sure. I mean, when you have runners on first and second with no outs, typically you're off your game, so he's definitely trying to lock back in. And Johnny Enright is trying to keep him derailed. 2-2 the count. Leg lift, pitch, and swung at and missed from John Enright. So he'll go down swinging. A nice curveball low there for Eli Hoyt, and he records his first out of the inning. Up to bat now for the Coyotes is the catcher, Eric Anderson.
We call him Sunshine for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And
we could have a couple Sunshines though. I mean.
Oh yeah, we definitely can.
Trey Peters.
Yeah.
He's up there.
That's like the pre-Sunshine before he cut his hair, you know.
Yeah. Cut his hair?
In the movie.
Oh. Well, yeah, I know that.
Not
I thought you were talking about Trey.
Yeah, Trey has the longer hair, and then Eric has like the hair.
Yeah. You're right. Anyways.
Just Perry hating on me. All right. Eric, who's got some pop in the bat.
Swung at and grounded over to first base. The play is made over at second, but Eric Anderson will reach safely, so fielder's choice there will send Easton Bryant back to the dugout. Runners on first and third now for the Coyotes. And we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Up to bat is Amir McGee. And Eric Anderson will be replaced by Devin the Demon over at first base. Little pinch run action from the Demon. So Amir McGee in a big situation. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second, trailing 2. And he's got 2 runners on. Good pitch there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's barely going to catch that right side of the plate. Sharp bite. Not what you're looking for in a no count, so makes sense that Amir would be taking that. Devin, healthy lead at first. Amir with a healthy hack.
Fouled.
All right. So the count's going to go 0-2. Runners on first and third. 2 outs in this inning. The top of the order, Lingren, Amir McGee, looking to cut the Madison 2-0 lead in half.
Swung at and missed from Amir McGee. A good pitch there by the Madison College ace. And just like that, they were able to stop any damage from leaking through. And they hold their 2-0 lead here as we head into the top of the third. It's Aiden Shoemaker still on the bump. Back to work goes Aiden Shoemaker here in the top of the third. This pitch is grounded hard up the middle. John Enright making the play, and the throw is on the money. So just like that, efficient pitching from Shuey. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the third. And that will bring up number 42 for Madison College. That's Dayton Rosinski Hicks. I love those, man. The mouthfuls. And Shuey deals the 0-0 bender in there for strike 1.
Yeah, Shuey doing a good job of getting that 0-0 curveball over today.
Yeah, that's his pitch. Flashes
doubles
it again
up on
there.
it there.
So 0-2. Dayton wasn't looking to swing. Didn't like the curveball.
Shu pretty much just showing off there.
Yeah. The 0-2 pitch is watched by Dayton.
He wanted it, though.
Yeah, almost went, almost swung.
That would have been a good out pitch there from Shu.
It was, yeah. Executed well. Just didn't get the result there. So 1-2 the count. 1 out here in the top of the third. Shuey deals the curveball again. This one is grounded over to John Enright, and he timed it upright, but was unable to field the hop properly. So that'll be an E6 as Dayton Rosinski Hicks reaches first with 1 out here in the top of the third. And up to bat now is number 9, Slack, Clayton Slack for Madison College. Shuey deals the 0-0.
Good pick there from Eric.
Eric working his magic behind the dish. Always a wall back there.
A cannon as well throughout.
Yeah, he's just a defensive
juggernaut.
Yes, absolutely. Defensive juggernaut. Shuey picks over at first. Dayton is back in time. He'll reach safely.
Trying to manage the run game. Try not to let them get in scoring position.
Shuey deals. This one is lined over to third base. Ethan Hatch making the catch, and the throw as well over to first. That'll be a double play, 5-3. And some good work from Aiden Shoemaker yet again as we head into the bottom of the third. Coyotes still trailing Madison 2 to the Coyote 0. Leading off here for the Coyotes in the bottom of the third is the leadoff, Jamison Armstrong. The 0-0 pitch from Eli Hoyt is fouled straight back.
Jamo, one of the more aggressive hitters in the Coyote lineup, as you can see there. Also one of our most toolsiest players, and you can see that because he shows bunt there. Trying to get on any way he can. He's leading the team in stolen bases, so if he even gets on first, we have a good chance of coming across with some runs because he finds his way into scoring position a lot of the times. And that ball is going to be driven down the line. That's going to, Jamo looking for 2, rounding hard. He's going to be into second with a double to lead off the Coyotes. Jamo doing what he does best, getting into scoring position, that time with one swing of the bat. And that's going to bring up Blake the Tiggs, baby. So Blake Tigges.
The Tiger.
Yes, sir. We haven't seen much of him this year, and we're excited to see him on the field now. One of real good teammates, and he has a chance to get the Coyotes on the board here. Takes a fastball out of the zone there from Hoyt. Tigges, his last time up, flew out to left field. He got good barrel on it, just under it.
Last year in his freshman season over at Madison, Eli Hoyt posted a 1.4 ERA through 45 innings pitched, so he was pretty locked down as he deals a fastball in for a strike there. So Eli Hoyt,
already an established pitcher.
Yeah, very, very impressive freshman season from him. 1.2 whip. Yeah, he was very effective for the Wolfpack last season. And as a sophomore, I'm sure he's looking to step up into an even bigger role. as he deals strike 2 there. And Blake Tiggs now playing catch-up here, 1-2 count, looking to do damage is the freshman Blake Tiggs. J-Mo dancing around at second. The pitch, slider outside, and Blake holds off. So 2-2 now the count.
Good job from Blake there, not pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pitch
Probably looked really good too.
Oh, yeah. So you can see where Hoyt has good command. And today might be one of his more off days, as he's been a little frustrated with himself. But still no runs for the Coyotes, so.
Yeah, he was able to recollect well last inning after he let 2 walks get on. And he strikes out Blake Tiggs there with the outside beauty. That'll be the first out of the inning for the Coyotes. And walking up to bat now is the man with the magic stick.
Yes, sir, the RBI king for the Coyotes. Dante Turgeon.
Dante, man. We can't say enough about how good Turgeon has been this season as he grounds this one over to third. And the play is made. But J-Mo, with some heads-up base running, is able to advance to third. So Dante Turgeon goes down for the second out of the inning there, but he gets the job done and puts J-Mo over to third. So that puts Ryder Hancock in a great position here. The Canadian phenom.
Sir, 2 outs here in the third. So Ryder, see if he can get a hit, get the Coyotes up on the board. Coyotes already played a doubleheader this week, and then we have 2 more games on the back half.
Ryder skies this one foul towards the left side. Chasing it is the third baseman, and he's unable to come down with it. That is that is number 16, Carter Stabane. So Ryder Hancock in a big position here for the Yotes with 2 outs.
And J-Mo on third base.
Yeah, it'd be nice if the Yotes could chip away at that 2-run lead from Madison College, and Ryder is just a swing away from making that happen. The pitch inside for a ball. He throws a very tight slider, maybe even a cutter.
Yeah, it could be a cutter. We don't have the pitch recognition up to date. But
no, but a very good
yeah,
tight breaker there.
Hard as well.
Yeah.
J-Mo dancing on third.
That one a little bit more two-seam action on it, was fouled to the left side, out of play. So Ryder Hancock, 2 strikes on him here in the bottom of the third. Eli Hoyt taking his time on the rubber. He seems very calm and confident right now.
Yeah, we don't have a pitch clock like the MLB, so Hoyt definitely taking advantage of that.
Yeah. And Ryder drills this one down the left side, but it's going to be foul.
That was a good piece of 2-strike hitting.
Yeah, good piece of hitting.
That's exactly what you needed to do there. Pitch on the outer half and up, drive it the other way. So Ryder still seeing the ball well in this at-bat, making contact with everything he swung at thus far. 2-strike pitch.
Dribbled over to second base, fielded cleanly, and the throw is good. So the Madison College Wolfpack able to hold off the Coyotes yet again here in the bottom of the third, as Ryder Hancock was retired on that play for the third out of the inning. So we head to the top of the fourth. Aiden Shoemaker still atop the bump for your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. Here we go into the top of the fourth. Leading off for Madison College is number 7, Gabe Rosler, the shortstop today for Madison College. And Shuey, maybe a breaker slipped out of his hand there. First pitch was above his head. This one's a fastball high in the zone, popped up. Jamison Armstrong, the second baseman, camped underneath it and making the grab. So Gabe Rosler is retired for the first out of the fourth inning here. And that'll bring up number 5, the DH, Grant Ross. Shuey deals, fastball high is fouled straight back. So Shuey ran into a little bit of trouble in the top of the first, but maybe shook off all his cobwebs and rust there because he's looked pretty good since then as Grant Ross flares this one into shallow right field for a single. Yet another jinx from the Chandler-Gilbert Sports Network broadcasting team. Something that we have unfortunately been cursed with. Maybe not we, just me.
We. I take it. Whoa.
He's got all the predictions right. You've got all the jinxes right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so if you guys didn't hear that there, Paulo, who helps us out a lot up here with the equipment, he said, I get the predictions right. Perry gets the jinxes correct. So I just want that to be known.
I would say I have a good mix of correct predictions too.
No, you have had some big ones.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, the jinxes have come along with it. Yeah.
Costly jinxes for sure.
Unfortunately. So up to bat now for Madison College is number 4, Charlie Marion. Swinging at that one. So 2-1 now the count. 1 out.
Shoe picks over
Grant
first.
Ross over at first. Makes his way back though.
Doing a good job of keeping the Madison run game short.
And this one is skied to deep center field. Tracking is Amir McGee, and this one bounces off his glove yet again. He had to readjust his route there 2 times towards the end. Maybe took a stutter step, and all that movement caused him to drop that one. So that'll be an error on the center fielder, Amir McGee. And Waddy giving a call to the pen. Aiden Shoemaker will be done for the day. Pretty good outing for the true freshman, his first in his college career. But that'll do it for him, and that brings in Gavin Park. So we'll take a quick break here as Gavin warms up, and Shuey will be met with some embrace from his Yodi teammates. So into the game comes Gavitron, and the Coyotes have runners on second and third here in the top of the fourth. Up to bat is number 16, Carter Stebane, the third baseman. And the first pitch is in the dirt for Gavitron Gavin Park. G. Parksky, one of his other nicknames, and he hasn't gotten too much action this season. Something that I was a little surprised by. I mean, this kid is filthy, man. And this ball is left high and drilled into left field.
Dante doing it. Oh.
Runner will score, and Carter Stebane will advance to second. So 1 RBI double there for him, as Gavitron unfortunately might have left that one a little bit up.
A couple players for Madison just switching places there on the base pass. So we got second and third again. Gavin still atop the hill. Is this the catcher?
No, this is Ryan Santee.
Good block there by Eric
Yeah,
Anderson.
some more defensive, masterful work from him. This is up to bat is Ryan Santee, the first baseman for Madison College. Gavin Park, he throws a pretty good mix of pitches. He throws a four-seam, a cutter, a changeup, and a curveball. This one is fouled.
Gavin threw
Straight
live
back
to me recently, and he K'd me. I am not too happy about that at all. He did a good job just hitting his spots. I took a couple good pitches, so see if he can do that again today. Just hit spots, work his mix, and let his ball come to life like he usually does. Like right there, that changeup's really gonna just move out of the zone. You could see what was his name again? Batting.
Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't Nick Nowak. This is the catcher.
This is Nick? Okay.
Yeah. You were right.
Yeah, so Nowak turned around and he looked back at us almost like, dang, that pitch was filthy.
Yeah, so Gavin draws the ugly swing there with the changeup, and apologies, he throws a slider, not a cutter. But nevertheless, this one is in the dirt, and Eric Anderson gets enough of it to prevent it from rolling to the backstop.
They say a good
holding
block
the runner.
is a block where the runners don't advance.
Yep.
So Eric did a good job there of saving a run for Gavin Park.
Yep.
So really trying to make Nick Nowak put it in play here to beat him.
Gavin Deal's high fastball is going to be in there for a ball.
Definitely a good take.
They're checking the field umpire for a swing, and he wasn't even looking. The home plate umpire had to give him a wave to ask if he swung or not. So anyways, Gavin Park back to work. Deals, and that one's in the dirt. So Nick Nowak, the catcher, will make his way down to first base and probably going to be pinch ran for pretty shortly. No, they're going to leave him on for the time being.
There you go, Eric Anderson commanding his outfield as well as his infield here, letting him know the situation. Trying to prevent some runs, being that Madison has a 3-0 lead up on the Coyotes now. And last time up, this hitter here drove a ball to right center field.
Yes, so this is Ryan Santee, the first baseman for Madison College. And Gavin bends a little slider in there for strike one.
Real good slider there.
Yeah, good 0-0 pitch. Froze up Santee. He wasn't even thinking about swinging there.
Yeah, Santee with the bases loaded here. Gavin having to battle back, make some good pitches.
Gavin Deals, fastball outside corner, gets the call. Beautiful pitch there.
Yeah,
and
speaking of good pitches, there's one.
Yeah. So 0-2 now, the count quickly on Ryan Santee. And, 0-2 with bases loaded is a bit of a tricky situation because you don't want to risk throwing anything too far away and having a passed ball, but you don't want to give him anything over the plate because that's how damage is done. And
I don't think you really have to worry about pass balls.
Never mind.
With performance Eric Anderson is putting on behind the plate. Really working every chance that he can to save runs for his pitcher and establish a good strike zone for the umpire as well.
Yeah, that ball bounced in the righty batter's box, and Eric Anderson, with his quick and agile feet, was able to square it off completely. So always a good feeling when you're on the mound and you know you have a wall behind home plate. And this ball is driven into center field. That's going to be a base knock for Madison College's Ryan Santee. And that'll bring in another run. So Madison College up 4 to the Coyotes 0 here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up number 1, Colin Oberman, the right fielder today for Madison College. And Gavin Park in a bit of a situation now. Bases loaded yet again with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. The 0-0 pitch is high and in for ball 1.
So Madison looking like they're in a good situation here to really just keep applying pressure. Gavin on that last at-bat got to 0-2, just couldn't finish the job, which is always sad to see when you let an out slip away.
Yeah, and this one is fouled straight back.
Red shirts will be on that.
Yep. We got some red shirts. Where's Nate been, man?
Nate got in a car crash,
actually. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so you guys on the broadcast, those of you that are with us almost every week, you guys have heard Nate before. Whenever, like, one of us has to use the restroom or something, Nate will step in. He's like that utility man.
The utility guy.
Yeah, he gets stuff done. And
this ball is dribbled down the third base line. It's going to be foul. But is he okay, man?
Yeah, so yesterday morning, Nate was coming over to my house to hit, and he just was not showing up. And I was like, yo, where you at, Nate?
Yeah.
And he said, yo, I just got in a car crash.
Oh, my goodness.
He sent me pictures of his truck. Luckily, him and the other person are okay. A lot of damage to his truck for sure.
Wow.
Borderline totaled, but we're just happy to hear that he's okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so Nate's taking care of that stuff today.
Anyways.
Yep.
Back to baseball. Hopefully Nate is watching the broadcast, so.
Yeah. Shout out, Nate.
Yeah, hi. Hello, Mr. Ortiz. Anyways, that bender was high and away for Gavin. Didn't exactly get all the way on top of it. That fastball, though, blistered on the inside part of the plate, draws a swing and a foul straight back from Colin Oberman. Gavin competing his butt off today, doing what he can with what he has. Seems that the slider is not exactly cooperating with him right now, so he's just having to pitch around that by going back-to-back with the fastball.
Definitely making
high and in.
Really good pitches, though.
Yeah.
Competing for sure.
Exactly.
So here we go. Tough situation he came into. A couple big hits from the Madison team, or the Madison Coyotes. And now Gavin's looking to stop the bleeding. Yeah. Oh, they're the Wolfpack.
They're the Wolfpack.
I keep seeing their lineup sheet, and I just see like a coyote.
Like yeah, the mascots are quite similar. This one bounces, and Eric Anderson is unable to square it off. So it'll bounce towards the Madison dugout, and a run will come in. That's number 16, Carter Stabane, the man who
with the dope
double. Yeah, he started off the rally pretty much for the Wolfpack, or really was the one to draw the most damage. And the Wolfpack add another run to their total, so 5-0 here in the top of the 4th.
Ooh,
and
Gavin.
G. Park rings him up.
Frustrated with the pitch before, so he comes back on that inner half, just lighting it up.
Colin Oberman
wanted nothing to do with that one.
Thought it was ball 4, but I mean, that was pretty solidly in there.
That was a good pitch for sure.
Yeah, so now I believe we have 2 outs, and up to bat is the leadoff, number 42, Dayton Rosinski Hicks. And make no mistake, Gavin got the K there, but he's still in a very dangerous situation. Runners on second and third, and he bounces a slider there. Eric Anderson was able to keep that one close enough to prevent the runner from scoring. So 1-0 the count against the leadoff for the Wolfpack. Dayton Rosinski Hicks. The 1-0 pitch is on the way and inside.
Eric still doing a good job back there. Gavin now behind 2-0. Almost every hitter knows what's coming in this situation. Fastball almost 85% of the time. And
yeah, but, I mean, when you have a tricky guy like Park, you can never really be too sure, but given that his stuff hasn't exactly cooperated with him so far today, yeah, the fastball was likely to come there. So 3-0 now, and no movement in the Yodi bullpen. They're going to ride G Park out a little bit here, which I think they should, man. I mean, he's got some rust, he's got some cobwebs. Hasn't really pitched since fall. And in there for a strike is the 3-0. So 3-1 now for Mr. Gavin Park. Gavitron. This ball is drilled through the 5-6 hole. That's going to be a liner. Fielded by Dante Turgeon. He bounced it out of his glove though, so 2 runs will score. And Dayton Rosinski Hicks will advance to second. So a 2 RBI double there. Or maybe a single with error. As Dante Turgeon.
yeah, it's going to be a rolled single with an error.
Yeah, Dante Turgeon was unable to field that one cleanly. And the runner rounding third picked up on it. So that'll bring up number 9, Clayton Slack, playing second base today for Madison College. And Madison tacking on 2 there will extend their lead to 7-0 here in the top of the 4th.
So a big lead that Madison has jumped into.
And a good pitch by G Park there on the outside part of the plate. Draws a swing from Clayton Slack.
This situation, the Coyotes are expecting the Wolfpack hitter to pull something, so you can see J-Mo holding on the runner, leaving a big hole at second. He's going to fade away there. Eric Anderson with the block.
Flashes the cannon, and he's going to try, and Dayton's going to take third. Amir is not going to try and make the throw. Maybe just try and limit damage at this point for the Yotes. You know, when you're down 7 runs, it's kind of all about minimizing and preventing an avalanche from happening. So, you know, if Amir throws that ball, he runs the risk of a pass ball and another run.
Yeah,
so,
good decision.
Yeah,
there.
Given the situation, definitely the right decision. Johnny Enright calling off J-Mo for the 3rd out of the inning. That one was popped right onto second base. So we head in to the bottom of the 4th. Yotes looking to play catch up here, down 7-0. into the bottom of the fourth we go. Ethan Hatch leading off here for the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. He's playing third base today. And swings at the first pitch, driven hard to right center field. This ball is going to be dropped by the right fielder off his glove, so it'll be ruled an error.
Nah, I think that one's double because, I think that one's a double there because of him kind of like sliding, making a
maybe
extra effort.
Yeah.
I think Hatch gets away with a double there, hard hit.
That's Colin Oberman out in right field for Madison College. He gave good effort on that play, but was unable to come down with it. Ethan Hatch now stands on second with the leadoff double, and that'll bring up Big Bad Bryant.
Oh, yeah.
Number 30 here for the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes, playing first base today.
Him and Hatch actually played on the same high school team.
Yeah.
And they batted right behind each other in the heart of the order over there at Campo.
They didn't play at the same high school. No. Hatch is from Poston Butte.
Yeah. Oh, freaking. Oh, yeah.
Well, if they did play on the same high school team.
Or they played on the Angels together, though.
Yeah, scout team.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Easton Bryant. Easton Bryant hasn't had a ton of ABs so far this season, so he's another guy that's maybe shaking off some rust for the Yotes. He was looking good coming into the season, but got his hand cleated, and ever since then, he's kind of been trying to find his groove again. You know, anytime you have to sit out like that right when the season gets going, it kind of just puts you behind everyone else.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, you know, how sharp you are.
He was one of the players that surely had one of the most outstanding falls hitting-wise, because he came in and, man, he was just hitting everything. And we've already talked about his plate discipline as well.
And
I guess
so 3-1 now, the count, yes.
Yeah.
Little pitch time incident there. You know, the umpires enforce it when they want to, I guess. I mean, no one else knows. Yeah, no one else knows but them when they're going to call it. And this one is swung at big time by Easton Bryant, but he comes up empty.
That was a big time swing for sure.
3-2 now the count. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Ethan Hatch led off this inning with a double. And the Yotes are going to need some more of that. They want to overcome this 7-run deficit. So Easton Bryant goes down swinging. First out of the inning here. And that'll bring up John Enright.
Johnny boy.
So, yeah, still on the mound for Madison College is number 22, Eli Hoyt, who, as previously stated, sported an impressive 1.4 ERA last season over 45 innings pitched. So Madison College, the bullpen is dead silent for them.
A lot of trust in Hoyt for sure.
Yeah, I mean, when your guy is pitching like this, you got to ride him out as long as you can, man.
Yeah.
So they're in no rush to look to replace him. He's held the Yotes to a goose egg so far this game, even though he's found himself in a little bit of trouble. He deals, and inside is the first pitch of the at-bat, so ball one. Want to know the count? John Enright up to bat. The 1-0 is low and away. So 2-0 now. Eli Hoyt taking a second.
And John's looking to record his first collegiate hit.
Yep.
Now would be a good time, especially with a runner in scoring position. Ethan Hatch leading off the inning, letting the team know that Hoyt is hittable.
Takes a healthy hack there.
Yeah, that was a mean hack for sure.
That one may be another cutter from Eli Hoyt.
John recently got some tattoos. He was looking to tattoo that ball. Yeah. All right, so it looks like Hoyt out of the stretch.
Deals and
Good
that
take
pitch
there
is
by
low.
John.
Good eye from Johnny E. as he steps back in the box. Staring Hoyt down. Hoyt checking the runner. Checking twice. Leg lift and deal. Swung at and fouled. Out of play towards the right side. Johnny Enright looks to be right on Hoyt right now. So 3-2 counts. A big situation for the freshman, Johnny Enright. We'll see what he can do here. Hoyt deals. Swung at and fouled. Straight into the catcher is the 3-2. So John Enright. Some time has been called by the pitcher. Didn't like that ball. Maybe got scuffed up off the foul. Foul tip from Johnny. So 3-2 again.
John with a big opportunity here.
The 3-2 is a fastball outside. So Johnny Enright will take his base on balls. And just like that, Eli Hoyt finding himself with runners on first and second with no outs yet again. And up to bat now is Eric Anderson, the defensive tank for the Coyotes behind the dish.
Yeah, what's really important nowadays for catchers is defense first, and Eric proves that to be true. He's a weapon behind the dish defensively, and he's looking to get the offense to catch up along with that this year. And no better time for sure than right now.
Yeah.
As Coyotes are down 7 and still a lot of game left to play.
In there for strike 2 is that Bender. So yeah, you're absolutely right. A lot of game left to play. Even though it is a doubleheader and it's only 7 innings, we're only in the bottom of the 4th. So right around the halfway point of this game, maybe a little bit ahead. And that pitch is fouled off by Eric Anderson. He'll stay alive.
Yeah, definitely got a little piece of that one. So that's just enough to keep him in the box. Hoyt still looking to record that first out of the inning. And Eric down 0-2 in this situation.
Yeah, still no movement in the pen for Madison. You know, when you have a 7-run lead, you can give your ace a little bit of a longer leash. And rings up Eric Anderson. That Bender bent right over the outside part of the plate, and it was in there for strike 3. So that'll bring up Amir McGee for the Coyotes, number 18.
Ethan Hatch still aboard as well. So the Coyotes still in a good spot here to score. Amir's going to take a fastball in the inner half. There we go. Count's going to be 1-0 to Amir. Hoyt, who out of the stretch has seemed to be thrown inside or to that inside on a righty part of the dish a lot more, as opposed to when he's in the windup.
Yeah, Hoyt with runners on first and second seems to have no problem and no sense of pressure whatsoever. He looks just as calm and composed as when he started the game. He's definitely locked in, as this ball is fouled hard down the third base line by Amir McGee. Amir stepping back in the box. Runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch is a fastball away for a ball. And we've talked a lot about the defensive greatness of the Yodi catcher. How about the Madison catcher?
Yeah, very athletic.
Yeah, Nick Nowick.
Frame.
Very athletic kid. He's been moving around back there all day. And
it's a little bit of catcher's duel today.
Yeah, man.
Catcher's duel on a Thursday.
You love to see it. Love to see it. Amir fouls this one off down the right side, out of play.
Second at bat of the day where Amir just battles with two. He's a really hard kid to strike out. So, you know, we tip our cap to any pitcher that does get someone like Amir to strike out. He has great plate discipline, and he can really swing it as well.
Amir drills this one into the right center gap. This ball is going to make its way to the fence, and Amir McGee going for third. He's going to be in there for the base clearing triple, so 2-run score. Amir McGee, 2 strikes on him, and got his pitch, drilled it the opposite way, and a little 2 RBI triple. Gets some life in the Yodi dugout. Amir McGee.
Smile from Amir there.
Coming up big, man.
Yeah, so Amir, he knew what he had to do coming up to the plate this at-bat. A couple defensive mishaps out there in center field, so he's coming up big there. Definitely makes up for it. And,
yeah.
And he's standing in scoring position to top it off with someone as hot as J-Mo has been at the plate. That's a good situation to be in for the Coyotes, as we see the Wolfpack coach come out to the mound to talk with Hoyt a little bit, who's running into his first little bit of trouble in today's game.
Yeah, Hoyt has looked spotless through the first 3 in terms of being able to work out of trouble, but that time the situation was too big, and Amir McGee capitalized. So that'll cut the Madison lead from 7-0, now 7-2. Still a 5-run lead that the Yotes are chasing, but, you know, whenever you crack that 0, it's a great feeling. It brings hope. And especially if you can add more in the same inning, that would be big time. So Jamison Armstrong up to bat. Amir McGee standing on third. Eli Hoyt deals the 0-0. Fastball away. Going to be called for ball 1.
J-Mo relaxed in a situation like this. Didn't play much last year, but he surely is a veteran. And we've seen him swing it well this year, run the base pass well.
And this ball is going to get under the legs of Nick Nowak, and he's unable to get to it in time. Amir McGee scores on the pass ball. And just like that, the Yotes have now put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Jamison Armstrong with a clean slate around the bases, looking to start a rally of his own here.
Oh, yeah. J-Mo batting that leadoff spot today. That's exactly what we want to see out of him.
And he drills this ball into right field. And the right fielder is able to grab it just over his head.
How great is that to see?
Yeah.
You know, one guy
tattooed that ball, man.
Yep. One guy gets a hit to start off the inning. Ethan Hatch with that double to right center. And then Johnny Enright working a great at-bat, gets the walk. Amir McGee comes up big with a hard hit triple into the right center gap. And then just like that, J-Mo touching that right center gap again. So those right and center fielders getting a lot of work today. Surprised to see that the center fielder for the Wolfpack, their leadoff, still playing kind of shallow.
J-Mo taking off. Nick Nowak throwing down to second, and the throw is in time.
No shot.
Jamison Armstrong a little slow to get up there.
It looked like he beat it, to be honest.
I don't know. I think they might have had him.
Tough.
Close one.
It was a good spot for sure.
Yeah. So the Yotes able to start chopping away at that big lead from Madison College. Madison still leading 7 to the Coyotes 3. Gavin Park takes the mound yet again. So Gavin Park atop the rubber here in the top of the fifth. If he could post a 0, it would be great for the Coyotes. Definitely would be a statement after the 3 that they posted in the bottom of the last inning. And Gavin's in there for a strike. So up to bat for the Madison College Wolfpack is number 7, Rosler. And he grounds this one over to Jamo. Jamo misplays it, recovers and makes the throw in time. Good play there by Jamison Armstrong. Kept his cool, kept the ball in front, and got the job done. So Gabe Rosler will go down for the first out of the inning. The Madison College shortstop. Up to bat now is number 5, Grant Ross, the DH for Madison College. Gavin deals the 0-0, and it's outside and low for ball 1. But that pitch was right around. Looks like Gavin might be finally setting his feet here a little bit and making a stand, which I love to see, man. I know Gavin's got it in him. The fastball there is just high. The Gavitron looking like himself once again. That 1-1 pitch is high, so 2-1 now the count. And I said it once earlier, but a very, very important inning to post a 0 here. Oh, wow. So that one is going to be called ball 4. Blue thought it was a little high. So Grant Ross makes his way down to first base on the base on balls. And that'll bring up to bat number 4, Charlie Marion, who is the left fielder today for Madison College. I'd love to tell you guys about the batting average of each of these players, but unfortunately Madison College is keeping their stats hidden for this season. Definitely an interesting choice. They're just making our life harder, I guess.
Oh, it's their first game of the
It's their first game? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
How could
I didn't
they
know
hide
that.
their false stats? What is this?
I thought they were hiding their stats, man. I didn't know they could do that. Anyways, so they're not hiding stats. This is actually the season opener for Madison College.
So we've had a couple first collegiate hits then.
Yeah,
for a couple of
wow.
the players as well as wow, impressive.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean they look pretty good for the first day out. And they've definitely brought it to the Yotes today here. And Eric Anderson stepping outside of the batter, and the throw is in time, so is the tag. John Enright laying that one down, and Grant Ross, the DH, will be thrown out. So Eric Anderson, wow.
That was a high-level play.
Gavin threw a breaker there. Anderson fielded it and stepped behind the batter, which is not something you see very often, and definitely, you don't see an out from that position very often. That is very impressive from Eric Anderson. 2-1 is the count, and that one's in there for strike 2. Charlie Marion shaking his head after that one, probably thinking, dang, I should have swung.
Yeah, Gavin.
Sometimes I'm sure it's just hard to pull the trigger there.
Oh Gavin.
My goodness.
What?
Gavin Gavitron, Mr. Park himself, deals a nasty 2-strike slider there that leaves Charlie Marion kicking his bat on the way back to the dugout. That'll be the third out of the inning, and a good defensive stand for the Yotes as they're still chasing 4 heading into the bottom of the 5th. So into the bottom of the fifth we go. Blake Tiggs leading off here for the Coyotes, and still atop the rubber for Madison College is number 22, Eli Hoyt. So ball one there. Good eye from Mr. Tiggs.
Tiggs, the freshman. We've seen him earlier in this season do a great job defensively. And he's already recorded his first collegiate hit. He's looking to add to his little running total. Small sample size of at-bats for him, but when he gets in the game, he surely does his job. He just
drills
like
this
that.
one right past the shortstop into the 5-6 hole. Beautiful piece of textbook hitting there from Blake Tiggs. And a leadoff base knock for the true freshman.
Oh, yeah. That's what we wanted to see out of him right away, getting a job done, getting on base. And now he got on base for big bad man Turgeon.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The magic stick. Dante Turgeon up to bat. Eli Hoyt deals the 0-0, a bender, and not going to be called strike one. So 1-0 the count. Umpire saw that one a little low.
And Tickets is one of those players on the Coyote team that has some surprising speed. So wouldn't be too surprised to see him try and get a bag here.
Dante stepping out and taking a monster hack on that inside pitch. Something you love to see from him, because when he connects with that swing, the ball goes a long way. So 1-1 the count. And this ball is kept in front by the catcher, Nick Nowak, but it bounces super far away from him. And Blake Tiggs will advance to second base. Umpire is going to go take a walk to the pitcher and give the catcher some time. Fury, I'm sure you know this situation quite well.
Oh my gosh, dude, I couldn't even tell you, bro. I was catching for like Mickey Janis last week, and he sent me a couple of the videos and stuff, and of me just catching, dude. I literally like
you got
took
hit?
a knuckleball right off the cup, bro. Like it.
Oh wow.
It literally like Joey foul tipped it right into my cup, bro.
That's terrible.
And then there was another one right in my thigh from Joey too.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got beat up a little bit, huh?
Yep.
Well, good to see you back in action though, regardless.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And we go back to action. The umpire gave Nick enough time to recover. He looks like he's doing better.
He's definitely appreciative of that for sure. There's always like a subtle relationship between the umpire and the catcher every game. Like I've talked with umpires. I like
it builds up.
I figure out where they're from, you know, like their family.
Oh, that's another part of baseball that
nobody
I
knows
feel
about.
like I feel like you can't replace that with an electronic strike zone, but
oh yeah.
That's a whole different topic. As Dante Turgeon is called for a swing there for strike two.
Yeah, he was trying to jump out the way. The hands followed. He kind of was making a decision in his mind to be aggressive there. And he said yes, 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 no at the last second. Wasn't able to stop the hands.
So 1-2 the count now. Eli Hoyt, leg lift deal. Pitch is swung at and missed by Dante Turgeon. A good hack from him, but Eli Hoyt with a better pitch. That might have been the cutter. You know, has very subtle movement at the very end of the pitch.
Yeah, good life.
And yeah, it's been very effective for him here today. He left that pitch super high in the zone, and he still got the result he wanted. So Ryder Hancock steps up to bat now.
Canada's finest.
Canada's finest. We got one out here in the bottom of 5, and this ball is grounded over the second baseman, fielded cleanly, and the throw is good. That's number 4, Charlie Marion, or I'm sorry, number 9, Clayton Slack, making that play for Madison College. Ryder Hancock makes his way back to the dugout, and Blake Tiggs made his way over to third. So 2 outs now, runner on third, and Ethan Hatch, who already has a double on the day.
Yeah, he was the big reason the Coyotes were able to get a 3 spot last inning.
Could help him out some more right here. First pitch is a fastball, and it's fouled straight back.
He definitely wanted to help out there.
Yeah, just underneath that one.
Yeah, one of the more aggressive hitters for the Coyotes, and it's fun to watch him swing the bat because he has insane power.
Yeah, and the tale of Ethan Hatch is that he only had 4 strikeouts throughout all of high school. And he's been definitely trying to translate that over to college ball. And even though he's been a little bit slow on the offensive side of things so far this season, he has his bright spots, man. He really does.
Yeah, last inning to highlight one of them.
Yeah.
With that double, that was a great piece of hitting it the other way.
Mm-hmm. So Ethan Hatch watches this one low. And with 2 outs, down 4.
Home now, Hatch.
A run here would be huge for the Yotes.
The Poston Butte kid.
Swung at and skied to shallow center field. Tracking as a center fielder, and he makes the grab. That's number 42, Dayton Rosinski Hicks, with the 3rd out of the inning. And just like that, Madison College able to prevent the leadoff double of Blake Tiggs from doing anything, walking away unscathed in the bottom of the 5th, and they still lead 7 to the Coyote 3 as we head into the top of the 6th, and Gavin Park looks to make another defensive stand for the Yotes. Into the top of the 6th we go. Gavin Park on the mound still for the Yotes. Deals the 0-0. It's the breaker again. Big curveball in for strike 1. And no hitters looking for that 0-0. So, you know, for the time being, he's going to get away with that one. Deals the fastball and, ooh, not in there.
Job, though.
Not in there for strike 2. Maybe just a bit high.
Yeah, good frame job,
Yeah,
though,
good work from Eric Anderson. Up to bat for Madison College's number 16, Carter Stabane, the 3rd baseman. Stabane. His mom left a nice message in our live chat, so hello to Carter's mom. And that fastball is high yet again. So I think she just said, go Wolfpack, so.
Oh, wrong message then. What are we doing?
She still left a message, man.
Yeah, that counts.
Always appreciate any engagement we can get with our viewers.
That.
So 3-2 the count now here for Carter Stabane and Gavin Park.
And we are a very impartial broadcast.
We try our best. Gavin Park deals the 3-2, and it's in there for strike 3. Beautiful pitch. That was a slider, it looked like. Maybe a fastball with some cut action on it. But it was tight movement regardless, and it was good enough for strike 3. So that's the first out of the inning there for Gavin Park. That'll bring up number 10, the catcher, Nick Nowak. Gavin.
Yeah, I do see that, some engagement.
Yeah, Gavin there again with the 0-0 bender. Beautiful pitch, man, and just like that, he's ahead 0-1. Gavin came into the game in the 4th, ran into a bit of trouble let up 3 or 4 runs, but since then he's dialed it in. This ball is skied by Nick Nowak. Underneath it is John Enright, the shortstop, and the play is made. So second out of the inning now for the Coyotes. In the top of the 6th, Gavin Park is looking good. Hopefully he continues on this path and my curse doesn't plague him. But, I mean, Gavitron is too good for curses, man. Too good for jinxes. Up to bat, the first baseman, Ryan Santee.
And so Santee been swinging it pretty well today for sure.
Yeah, drilled one up the middle.
Shout out to Olivia, Surface or Kerfus as well. Appreciate that from you in the live stream.
Tell them we like our gross mustaches.
And we do appreciate the engagement, but we like our mustaches over here in Arizona. It's kind of like a little trend going on, and the ladies love it too.
Ryan Santee loved that one.
Oh, man.
Lifted it high and deep into left center field. It's going to one-hop the wall. He's going to hold up at second base.
Dude, Perry, no way you just said love that one. That was so funny, bro.
Come on, man. We gotta roll with the punches here.
Dude, he went straight in from loving mustaches to loved that pit.
Yeah.
That's fantastic work there, Perry.
I appreciate that, Andrew Fury. Thank you for the setup.
Dude, you delivered.
Yeah,
Slam
of
dunk.
course.
I threw up the alley-oop.
Yes.
Yeah, he hit it with a dunk. So runner on second,
yeah,
2 outs for Gavin
Ryan
Park.
Santee, the first baseman, with the double there. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And
that
Gavin Park, yet again, the 0-0 breaker reigns supreme.
Yeah, doing a really good job of throwing that today.
Yeah, he's only helping himself out, man. When you can throw the first pitch strike as a pitcher, you make your job that much easier.
Oh, yeah.
So Colin Oberman up to bat now for the Madison Wolfpack, and
change up there. And that's what Gavin got me with yesterday, man. He didn't even throw me any curveballs when I faced him in live. It was just fastball changeup, and he just really hit his spots. Yeah,
his changeup doesn't have a lot of horizontal movement, doesn't run a lot, but it has vertical drop on it. So it kind of falls off the table. 0-2 the count, and the pitch gets away from Eric Anderson. Not something you see very often, but the slider looked like Gavin swiped it down a little bit too hard.
That's a tough pitch to deal with.
Yeah.
And Eric, who's been doing fantastic today, is going to try to continue and make up for that any way he can. I know he always does. He's thrown out a pair of runners today. He's gotten a couple timely back picks as well. So here he is. Let's see if he can steal a strike maybe. Oh.
That fastball is going to be high from Gavin Park.
And surely that's exactly where he wanted to throw that with 2 strikes.
Yeah, maybe not that high up, but.
Yeah. At least changes the hitter's eye level.
Yeah, it's exactly. That could be a setup pitch right here. So 2 strikes on him. Gavin Park deals slider.
Exactly that, a setup pitch, because they came back with the slider, just left it up.
Yeah, if he could have got on top of that and got that towards the back foot, probably would have got the swing and miss. But nevertheless, 2-2 the count, and Gavin Park looking to work his way out of a little bit of trouble. The 2-2 pitch on the way, swung at and driven hard into the left center gap. Tracking it is the left fielder. And that'll be good for the 3rd out of the inning. So Gavin Park making yet another defensive statement for the Coyotes, posting a 0. And Coyotes still trailing 7-3 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. And the Coyotes look to come back and snag this one from the Madison Wolfpack. So into the bottom of the 6th we go. Up to bat for the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes is number 30, Easton Bryant. And a new pitcher on the bump here for Madison College. It's number 32. So Eli Hoyt is done for the day. He had a fantastic outing up until the 4th, but he held on for a little bit longer.
We're leaving him. This pitcher can throw. That first pitch looked like it was pretty firm.
Yeah, so Isaiah Surface on the bump for Madison. Ooh, yeah, he can sling that thing a little bit.
Surface, hold up. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I think his mom or family is watching, so shout out to you guys watching. You guys got Surface on the bump today, and his first game of the season. Is he? Oh.
Easton Bryant lays the barrel on this one. And man, oh man, that ball was on a frozen rope. Over the right field wall goes Easton Bryant. And the leadoff bomb. Welcome to the game, Isaiah Surface. Easton Bryant's here to welcome you.
Yeah, Bryant.
And with his first college home run. And in a big situation, that'll cut the Madison lead down now 7-4, and that brings up Johnny Enright. You know, I'm so happy for Easton, man. Coming back from that hand injury, he's been struggling a little bit.
That ball was tattooed.
And it looks like every at bat he's been getting more and more comfortable, and it came to a pinnacle there.
Yeah, he
crushed that one,
dude.
Man.
He just sees the ball so well, and he puts such a good swing on it that he could really put a hurting on a team early. So that's just going to be a solo shot. So the Coyotes continuously chipping away in this seven-inning bout. Now is the exact time to do it, so we're looking for Johnny to follow suit.
Johnny grounds this one through the 5-6 hole, records his first college hit.
Congratulations, Johnny.
We got a whole bunch of firsts today, man.
Yeah.
Back-to-back, the first college home run for Easton Bryant, and then the first college hit for Johnny Enright.
That's really impressive. He follows suit, he gets on, and now Eric Anderson in a situation where he could really contribute. Wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt here.
Yeah, no.
That he's a lefty.
Anything to keep the rally going.
Steals that step out the box.
So Isaiah Surface is a sophomore pitcher. Last year in his freshman season, posted a 5 ERA over 30 innings pitched. So
he's a sophomore.
Sophomore now, yeah. So
not
terrible stats for a freshman. Definitely, he's definitely looking to come into a bigger role this season, but he's not off to the greatest start. As the Yotes seem to be all over him.
I wouldn't even say that, man. It was one pitch, and it's against that kid who just got that tremendous power. So you really just make one mistake. You're not really in too much
I mean,
trouble.
not a large sample size for him, but
could always
not off to a great start.
Yeah, could always get a double play ball. But Eric here, let's see if he can get some to the other way. That's what you want. Those are the kind of pitches on the outer half, something you can get your hands to. See if Eric can split a gap, hopefully left center field. Just really change his approach. A couple strikeouts have riddled him recently, so now's the perfect time to just really shorten up. You got no outs in the inning, not too much pressure. Just try to get something out of the infield, keep the chains rolling, especially with that top of the order lingering for the Coyotes.
So yeah, Isaiah Surface, his fastball has a very two-seam effect. It runs away from a lefty hitter and it would run into a righty hitter, but it's because he has a kind of 3/4 to sidearmy arm slot, and he really is whipping that thing. So the spin that he's getting on it is causing it to two-seam, and it two-seams right there into Eric's barrel. The hit and run pays off for the Yotes. Eric Anderson grounds out to the second baseman, Clayton Slack, but John Enright is moved over. Moved him over to scoring position, man.
Yep.
Got a job done.
Now Amir McGee stepping into the box, who last time up put a hurting into a ball and split the right center gap
for a triple.
Able to come away with a triple.
Yeah. So Isaiah Surface. Breaker there. Way outside, but.
And it might be surface, or hopefully
It's
we're saying that
surface.
Right? It is?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know? Just
They
curious.
had it on the website. Look at this.
Does it have like
They have the pronunciation.
That
yeah.
is so sick.
Mm-hmm.
Love the Madison website.
See, I wish other teams did this because we've definitely had some tongue twisters so far this season. But
gosh.
that pitch
Imagine
is
we're just
called
getting,
the
like, hate
strike.
from another state.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh.
I mean, we are.
And that looks like that first collegiate home run ball has been picked up for Bryant.
Yep.
So happy to see that.
I think that Bryant might have a little mustache, and he can hit the long ball as well. So
Love it.
yeah, a little 2-for-1 action with Easton Bryant.
Ladies love the stash, and they love the
And they love the long ball. He can do
Yeah.
it all, man. He's a complete package. So Amir McGee with John Enright on second is looking
It's
to
so funny, too,
keep the
because
scoring
has
going.
a little stash from time to time as well.
swung at it and missed. That'll be strike 3. Yeah, that two-seam action on that fastball from Isaiah Surface has some drop on it too. So that pitch is very hard to hit, man. It's not coming at you straight. You got to anticipate where it's going to be. And when a pitcher has late movement like that, it's very hard to get to him. So Jamison Armstrong is up to bat now. The leadoff today for the Coyotes. Enright fakes a steal.
Love it.
Yeah, working second base very well.
Staying active on those base paths. You don't want to let Surface get too comfortable.
Yeah, you want him
And-
thinking about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And on deck is Blake Tigges, who recorded a hit his last time up.
Jamison Armstrong hitting .315 on the season, average-wise, slugging .500, and he's got a home run, man.
Dude, he does.
He's got the home run.
He does.
Very,
Coming out
very
of that
happy for
leadoff
him.
spot.
Yeah, very happy for him.
And he's got a triple today.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
4 triples on the season, 4 doubles, a home run, and plenty of singles for J-Mo.
stolen bases as well. We forgot to mention that.
Stolen
you know?
bases. I mean, he has been such a producer for this Yodi offense this season.
And the Coyotes
Very
are,
phenomenal.
and
and-
as a team, we're doing well running the bases. And he's kind of like taking the lead, the charge.
Yeah.
Being a veteran, he shows the freshman how to get it done.
Yeah, he leads the team with 18 stolen bases on the season. Swings at a high fastball there.
He wanted to hit that one
Yeah, so
pretty far.
2-2 now. They count on Jamison Armstrong. And, I mean, he's been phenomenal on defense, too.
Dude.
He can do this
Like
kid
I said
really.
earlier, probably one of our toolsiest players.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has
Smaller guy,
a lot
but
of
damn,
tools.
he's strong as hell.
A lot of tools in his bag, for sure. So he fouls this one off. Out of play to the left side.
That'll reach the softball field.
Yep.
And
Onto the softball field.
as the CGCC softball team is taking on Yavapai Community College.
Oh, they're having a barn burner over there. 12
that?
12-11.
Oh! And it looks like they're in the 6th inning as well.
Yeah,
so
they're in a barn burner,
these
but
games are neck and neck.
yeah, man. The Coyotes compete. What can we say? So, Jamison Armstrong gets a piece of that one. So, he's going to stay alive.
Dude, the Coyotes just scored over there, I think. I hear screaming.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We are totally invested in this baseball game, but there is a lot of noise coming from that softball field right now.
Hey, good for them, man.
Yeah, hopefully the Coyotes are just doing damage on both fields here.
We care more about this one, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. J-Mo!
J-Money watches that one high and away. That'll bring us to full. 3-2 the count. Jamison Armstrong looking to keep the Yodi rally going. They've already scored once this inning. Wouldn't hurt to make it twice. 3-2 pitch is inside for ball 4. Brushed J-Mo way off the plate. So just like that, 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
Dude, Tigges, if you listen
Blake
to this back, man, I love your walk-up song, bro.
And Isaiah Surface might be done for the day. The Wolfpack head coach coming out to give him a talk. But he hasn't called over to the pen. Looks like he's just going to give him a nice little pep talk. So we'll be right back when we get to action. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Madison College 7, Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes 4. Back to action we go. Isaiah Surface still on the mound for Madison College. Blake Tiggs gets a good piece of this one. That ball is drilled towards the left field wall. 2 hops the fence, and that's going to be a 2 RBI double for the freshman Blake Tiggs. Wow, that's big time hitting. Timely as it gets for Blake Tiggs. And that's the 3rd run that the Yotes have scored this inning.
First pitch
and
he's just that
just like that, man, the Yotes are right back in this thing.
Dude, can't say enough good things about Tiggs, man. He comes up, he's aggressive. The only thing I'd say is talk a little bit more to us, Tiggs.
You're
one
man.
Quiet dude, bro.
He's a bit of a quiet fella, but he lets his game do the talking.
Absolutely.
So Madison still leading 7 to the Coyotes 6 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Love that from Tiggs, though. Just comes up and just puts a good swing on a ball.
Great swing, man.
So 7-6 now, Perry?
7-6.
All right.
Yotes trail by 1.
We got ourselves a little nail biter.
Mm-hmm. Dante Turgeon up to bat. He can change the game with 1 swing as Isaiah Surface leaves that one low.
You should have let me predict that.
Yeah. Hey, I've had some home run calls, man.
Love it.
Not that I'm saying Dante's gonna hit a home run in this at bat, but
oh, you're not saying that.
No. But if he
Where's
did,
the faith, man?
If he did,
it would be
oh man, it would be great for the Yotes. So Surface deals. Dante watches. That one is low.
Surface in a spot here where his coach is definitely looking for him to make some pitches. You know.
Yeah.
He's on a tight leash probably. And his coach is wanting him to get out of the inning with no more runs scored.
Dante skies this one into right field. The right fielder doesn't see it. And the center fielder, Dayton, lays out, and it's off the end of his glove. Dante Turgeon will make his way to third base. So the right fielder never saw that ball. Colin Oberman, I saw him looking for it, but he was like 20 feet from where the ball was looking like it was going to land. The center fielder picked up on that, Dayton Rosinski Hicks, but he just couldn't cover that much ground. He laid out, but that'll be a triple for Dante Turgeon.
Wow.
That is
unfortunate
Dante,
for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, Dante did change the game with 1 swing there.
Dude, he
did. We're all knotted up at 7, and Ryder Hancock is up to bat as he takes strike 1.
Canada's finest.
Canada's
in the box,
finest,
baby. Nobody else you want to see in this situation.
Takes ball 1 there. A little bit inside.
Ryder, one of the freshmen that has just contributed on both sides of the ball this year fantastically. He's in a great spot to do some damage done to him as he's plunked there by Surface. And Ryder's going to reach first base. So there we go. Runners on first and third. as the Wolfpack coach is going to make his way to the mound. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here in the 6th.
Yep, so that'll
game all
be
tied up, baby. Let's go.
that'll be the end of Isaiah Surface's day. Started out strong, but ran into a little bit of trouble. The Yodi offense had an answer for him. And that'll bring in number 5 for the Madison Wolfpack. And we'll take a quick break as the pitcher gets ready to go. So back to action we go here in the bottom of the 6th. Taking the mound now for Madison College is the freshman Grant Ross, and Ryder Hancock will take off on the first pitch. He'll be at second. No contest from the catcher. Not going to make the throw.
There we go.
Yeah, just
Canada's
like that.
finest.
So
Steals the bag.
Ethan Hatch up to bat, and the freshman Grant Ross, who started this game as the DH, is on the mound in a tough situation. Runners on second and third. Ethan Hatch up to bat. Ethan drills this one, grounded over to second base. Bobbled. The throw is in time. So Grant Ross comes into a sticky situation with 2 outs and makes quick work of Ethan Hatch. Almost in some very deep trouble there. The Yodis able to make the comeback that inning. Scored a crooked number, a nice number 4 up there in the bottom of the 6th. We're all knotted up at 7 as we head in to the top of the 7th, and oh my goodness.
Big time, baby.
Big time Seth Thompson will take the rubber for the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes.
Oh, yeah.
So into the top of the 7th. Seth Thompson atop the rubber. Dayton Hicks flashes bunt. And strike one is called. So 0-1 the count. Seth Thompson making his presence felt here in the top of the 7th. That pitch, a nice little curve just outside for ball 1.
And, you know, we call Seth big time for a reason, man. He comes into those big time moments where we need him the most.
And he steps up.
Don't act like
What?
What?
He's asking like so Dayton
Hit his lips.
is acting like that one hit him in the face.
Wow, I feel like that would hurt
off
a
the
lot
lips.
more.
Yeah, maybe it's
Watch your lips.
Yeah, watch your lips, but for real this time.
Yeah.
So 3-1 now the count as Seth.
You know, he's just trying to do what
Throws
you're
that
supposed to
one.
there, get the leadoff guy on. You
Yeah.
know, game's
He's trying to
tied,
no,
last inning.
hey, it's all
Gotta
part of the game.
respect it,
all
man.
all part of the game, man. He's trying to give his team the advantage. Seth Thompson in there for ball 4. That one is actually going to be called high by the Blue. So
Thought that was
Dayton
a good
will
pitch.
make his way down to first base, and that'll bring up number 9, Clayton Slack, who has been playing second base today for Madison.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a little action on the base pass there from who's on first? Sorry.
That's Dayton Rosinski Hicks.
Dayton.
I've just been calling him Dayton because
No, for sure.
that last name.
I think I've been hearing it from the Wolfpack dugout as well,
Mm.
who come all the way from Wisconsin on their spring break to play us. We appreciate you guys making the trip. You know, especially a team as good as you guys are. It's nice to get some good competition, and we're happy to be the team that you guys open up the season against. So big time, looking to shut things down though.
Oh man.
A great back pick attempt there from Eric Anderson.
Yeah.
Dayton was getting a little too happy over there at first base. Eric put on a money throw. Bryant with a good tag. The umpire just calling him safe. He must have got in there. So there we go. We can see that Dayton's eager to get in the scoring position for the heart of the order.
Seth bends one in there for a strike.
You're kidding.
For a ball.
I'm watching that back.
That one is not in there for a strike. Seth Thompson, maybe that one was just a little too nasty.
Dude.
For the umpire.
No shot.
I'm not sure where that one could have missed, but
I'm
nevertheless.
watching it back. We have instant replay, by the way. Dude,
nevertheless.
Dude, that was.
And Eric Anderson, the fastball pulls him outside, and he gives a look down to first base. Yeah, New York called us.
That was a strike.
That one was
Missed call
indeed a
for
strike.
Sure.
Nevertheless, Seth Thompson doesn't care.
Ooh, no makeup call.
No makeup call.
No makeup call.
Something that you don't see very often.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, man.
Umpire must be from Wisconsin. For real. They brought their own umpire, too.
Yeah,
huh?
hey, they flew him out here.
Shoot, man. Big time, no
So,
worries here.
Yeah, Seth Thompson. Oh, fastball high. That one was blistered by Seth Thompson, but doesn't matter how hard you throw it if it's not in for a strike.
7-7 game in the 7th.
Yep.
And
so Clayton Slack makes his way down to first, and just like that, the Coyotes have no outs here in the top of the 7th with runners on first and second. Waddy's going to go give his guys a talk. And a quick shout out to Lindy B. These announcers are awesome. Appreciate you.
Hey, I know Lindy.
Lindy coming from ASU.
That's dope.
Yep, we appreciate all
Appreciate
the love.
engagement.
Yep, of course. And we'll take a quick break here. Waddy giving his guys some confidence here in the top of the 7th. Back to work. Seth Thompson goes. Up to bat, Charlie Marion. Flashes bunt. Sorry, not Charlie Marion. That's Gabe Rosler. Up at bat for Madison Wolfpack. Some slash action there.
So, curious, Perry, what do you think Waddy went out there and told Seth, in a big situation like this?
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to think about because that conversation was pretty long. Seth Thompson.
Yeah.
Right back in there.
I think it could have probably covered something along the lines like bunt coverages.
Yeah, most likely.
Because he knows Seth has been in this situation before in the closing role, and he knows what he's doing for sure. So I believe Waddy was probably talking about the defense.
Yeah, trying to maybe implement a play in case Madison lays down a bunt. And Eric catches him dead in the water. Dayton, but the ball was a little bit mishandled by John Enright, so Dayton Rosinski Hicks will make his way to third, and looks like he ran into Ethan Hatch on his way.
Dayton's been extremely jumpy on the bases today, almost caught twice in a bad situation, but he's been lucky enough to get out of it. So he's moving into closer to scoring position.
In these tight games, those little plays matter.
Absolutely. So
big time, man.
In this situation, we got the outfield not looking like they're playing too far back. Definitely
they might be shaded a little in.
Yeah, they're trying to cut the runs down from getting over to third. So a fly ball puts Madison ahead. Ooh.
That one is a slider behind the head of Gabe Rosler. Gabe, the shortstop today for Madison, has been clean defensively. So Seth, big-time Thompson in a big-time situation here. Fastball outside part of the plate. This one skied foul and out of play behind the visitors' dugout.
There we go. That could have been huge if that stayed in play. No outs recorded in the. Is there no outs? Greg?
That's a good question.
Ooh,
I believe it is no outs.
No outs, yeah.
So
Seth with some big pitches here.
Yeah, this is a crucial situation for him and the Coyotes here. Seth has had 6 appearances so far this season. Only 4.2 innings pitched, but he's looked dominant, allowing no earned runs. So he has a 0 ERA on the season. And draws an ugly swing there.
Ugly.
From Gabe Rosler. Beautiful inside pitch.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to get your hands to, which is why the swing was.
Gabe got a piece of it, though.
The way it did. All right, Seth.
First and third.
Still attacking here.
First and third with no outs here in the top of the 7th.
Ground ball's big.
Yeah.
Keeping that runner at third is also big, so let's see what happens. Strikeout's the best.
And this ball is popped up to shallow right field. Coming in is Ryder Hancock. He's tracking it. And Dayton's going to take off from third. The throw cut off by Bryant and not in time. Seth on the backup. That throw got away from Eric Anderson. So
the runner's going to advance. That's the one thing we did not want to happen in that situation was let that
runner on first advance,
Yep, so the runner's still in scoring position. No double play in effect for big-time Thompson as another hitter steps into the box, number 5.
That's Grant Ross, the DH and pitcher.
Oh, he's got a little Shohei action going, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
DHing and pitching.
So just like that, the Madison Wolfpack will take back the lead. The score is now Madison 8 to the Coyotes 7. Grant Ross watches strike one in there. Seth Thompson showing just how tricky he can be with a nasty bender.
Good defensive work there again from Eric as he
snagged that one.
Received that ball extremely well.
Yeah. Seth looking back twice, stealing the pitch, skied and fouled straight back by Grant Ross.
And just to fill you in on that softball game again, Some more noise coming from over there. It was tied up as of recently. Score might be changing here soon as they're in the bottom of the 7th. Nail biter like us. Seth Thompson delivers.
Swung at and grounded over to J-Mo. J-Mo giving the runner going to third a look and makes the play over at first base. Took his time. That kid has some experience over at second base and gets the put out at first base. But the runner will move over to third.
And Seth is 1 out away from bringing up the Coyote offense.
So, yeah, 2 outs now in the top of the 7th with a runner on third base, and Madison has taken a 1-run lead. So, limiting this run from scoring is humongous for the Coyotes. Seth, fastball high and away. Eric reached up and gave it a snag.
That could have been another run. So, just showing the experience from Eric as well, who is a redshirt freshman, would be a sophomore this year if he wasn't hurt last season. Definitely showing off his experience as well.
Charlie Marion up to bat for Madison College. And Seth missing up and away there. Seth deals fastball high for another ball. So 3-0 the count here against Charlie Marion, the freshman. And Seth deals fastball away. Going to be ball 4. Charlie Marion reaches first base on balls. So not necessarily a huge hit for the Yotes. Not too damaging. You know, with 2 outs, that walk can mean almost nothing as long as Seth is able to give his fielders a ball that's playable.
Yeah. And
something that he's been pretty good at.
All he needs to do here is just get ahead. And the past couple batters, he's fallen behind early. Just like that. So now he can really control this at bat. He can throw what he wants to throw in the spots that he wants to.
Yes.
He doesn't have to attack as much in a way that he has to leave anything too juicy over the plate.
So Carter Stabane, the third baseman, up to bat now for Madison, and that one is going to plunk him straight on the numbers in the back. And just like that, Seth Thompson, tricky, big-time Thompson, finds himself with bases loaded in the top of the 7th. And up to bat now, the catcher, number 10, Nick Nowak.
Nick, another great defensive catcher who's got the starting role to start off the season for Madison. And he's definitely proven why. Playing good defensively, now he's in a situation where he could come through offensively.
Seth Thompson gets the breaker in for strike 1. Beautiful 0-0 pitch there. Seems like the Wolfpack hasn't been really picking up the first pitch breaker. Maybe they have a very fastball-oriented approach. There's the fastball from Seth, and it's fouled into the catcher.
Seth in a big situation here where a strikeout
is huge.
I'm sure he'll be excited, leaving all those runners out there to dry and giving us an opportunity to bounce back against the Madison Wolfpack.
0-2, 2 outs, top of the 7th, bases loaded. Woo. The payoff pitch is just inside.
Good take there from Nowak.
Yeah, I mean, that pitch probably froze him up. It started a little bit above his head.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not looking to swing at that.
Yeah, but that almost bent back in for a strike. So not a bad 0-2 pitch from Seth Thompson. 1-2 now the count. 2 outs, bases loaded, pitch on the way. Oh,
that one
just
was
high.
A little better, just up.
Yeah, just high yet again.
Want to be careful throwing a hanger here.
Yeah.
We've had a couple little bit of that.
Yeah, but hey, he's maybe just setting up the eye level. And
I love it.
If he throws something down here, Nowak won't be able to adjust. So 2-2 the count, the pitch on the way. That ball is flared to right field. Tracking is Ryder Hancock, and he makes the grab.
Good
Ryder
catch
Hancock.
Battles
beautiful
the sun.
Catch. Yes, battling the sun. Beautiful catch there to limit the damage from the Wolfpack. They put up 1 that inning and take back the lead.
How's it going, Joe?
As we head into the bottom of the 7th, Madison 8, Coyotes 7. On the hill still for Madison, the DH, Grant Ross. Into the bottom of the 7th we go. Big Bad Bryant up to bat leadoff for the Coyotes. He went big fly in the 6th. And here he is again against Grant Ross. Ross is in there for strike 1, fastball. Blistered the lower part of the zone. So 0-1 the count. Easton Bryant undeterred. Takes a healthy hack on that breaker from Grant Ross.
0-2 the count now.
Yeah,
so
0-2 quickly. Grant Ross. Good curveball there. Slipped right past the bat of Easton Bryant.
Easton probably looking to shorten up here.
Yeah.
A lot of times as a hitter, you're plagued with the curse of your last at bat being you're trying to do too much, especially if you hit a home run time before. That situation, a fastball is just blown by him. I'm sure his approach was to sit off speed.
Yeah.
That's the one thing you can get away with is a fastball in the inner half.
Grant Ross missed his spot there. Nick Nowak was calling for a high fastball, and he went low, but didn't matter. He got the swing regardless, so one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Up to bat is John Enright, who recorded his first college hit last inning. I'm sure he would love to make that. He would like to double that total, and he has a chance to do that right here as he fouls this ball out of play down the right field line. We'll put a red shirt on that one.
Pitcher coming out aggressive. He's
yeah,
ready
Grant
to get
Ross,
back on
yeah.
that bump. Gets the first 2 batters to 0-2 quickly. It's a tough thing to do and bounce back from as a hitter.
Grant Ross deals the 0-2, swung at and missed from John Enright. So Madison College leading 8-7, and the Coyotes are down to their last out.
And they're going to bring in a promising hitter.
Tate, the Tank Lewis.
And he has had a phenomenal season. And in this situation, we're looking for him to come off the bench cold and just deliver.
Yeah.
As that pitch is going to miss inside. Good breaking ball, just a little back door. Couldn't necessarily get it to catch enough plate for the umpire to call it.
Tate Lewis batting a monstrous .414 average on the season.
That's a big boy average right there.
2 bombs, slugging right around 600 as well. So Tate, the bat has been on fire for this kid. And now would be a time to let it loose. That fastball is called a ball just outside.
Coming off the bench cold to save the day. Tate the Tank.
And Grant Ross walks Tate Lewis. Nick Nowak telling Grant to, hey, chill out a little bit. Which, as a pitcher, is just about the most infuriating thing that your catcher can do to you.
And now
it's like, come on, man.
The
I'm cool.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's like, bro.
Don't tell me to calm down.
I'm pitching here.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is the outfield now, all game they've been playing kind of shallow. it hurt them a little bit, but they're going to back up because they don't want any doubles to happen in that run to score and tie up the ball game.
Yeah, so up to bat now, Matthew D'Amato for the Coyotes. So Tate Lewis has been replaced by Joey the Gangster Gentile at first base. And
gets back
Ross
in there on the
picks,
back pick attempt.
Yeah, Ross picks back to first. Joey reaches safely. And it's Matthew D'Amato.
So?
With the power in his hands. He drills this one. Layout play is made by the third baseman. The throw is in time. And wow, a spectacular play by the third baseman. And that'll secure the win for Madison College. The center fielder looks like he rolled his ankle for Madison College.
Oh.
Right there, struggling to walk in. But nevertheless, the Coyotes fall to Madison College here in the first game of this twin bill. Madison College 8 to the Coyotes 7. And the Coyotes going to take a quick break here and look to recoup. Look to check the mental, build up some confidence. Unfortunately, the Coyotes now have fallen into a 4-game slump, and they're looking to snap it, man. They've been right in these games, especially this one, but a few costly mistakes and some timely hitting by Madison College did the job today. So we'll take a quick break, 20, 30 minutes, and then we'll be back for the nightcap of this twin bill. Coyotes looking to snap the 4-game losing streak against Madison College.